I do have to cut you. I want to bring Mr. Karonda and you can go ahead.
I think I feel compelled to say that even those who at the present moment own our land, evidence is there that they are just as poorly productive with the land. What do they produce when we import all we consume from outside of the country? Right? What is it that they produce? And if they claim to have the expertise, in farming, why have they not shown that? Why are those expertise not on display? You see, so I don't think that argument is a particularly strong argument. I think the first thing is that land must belong to the state. It must be given to people on the basis of need, on the basis of expertise, on the basis of what it is that they're going to do with it, in agreement with that, and then assistance will be rendered to such people. And not just land owned by individuals, as in the case that we have today, and whether they are productive with the land or not, is something that nobody cares about. You see, it can't just be a luxury. You can just simply have a farm and you go there every other weekend. It can't work like that. And I think our white, counterparts or fellow citizens must also understand that the problem we are talking about is not an exclusively black problem. It would spill over, it will affect them. Now, if one is to read anything, for instance, if you look at the participation of white Namibians in political parties, you realize that there's this tendency, and I think you can read a lot of the thinking of white people in, for instance, joining a party like IPC. It's about maintaining the status quo. They don't want to change, you see. So unless we change the policies, unless we change the laws, especially the Constitution, we will never be able to get anywhere. Now, some would say, Chapter 3 of the Constitution is unamendable. There is no law that cannot be amended, you see. And every legal instrument that you have there is a product of a political process, you see. The whites came here, they raped, they maimed, they killed, took our land, and then enacted laws to make sure that those actions were lawful, you see. So we can actually do the same. We can change the laws and ensure that we build a Namibia that at least reflects the kind of prosperity that we think we all deserve. At the present moment, we are very far from that.
As we start winding down our conversation, the